บวกกันมัน
เดี๋ยวอาคังชิบหายแล้วโอ้ยโอ้ยเฮีย
ช่างประจำ
ต้องให้สม็อกซ่อมให้ตลอด
ช่างประจำทีมเลย
ชนะจากอันดับสมมุติเรารีเฟซตารางมาเราตบอันล่างๆก่อนได้เยอะข้างล่างมันแต้มสูงเลยปิดท้ายผลกันแผ่นเรามาส้มๆมาดีไซน์ครับผม
ปฏิซานซีโร่
ตัวใหม่
แต่ไม่เหมือนสีดำนะคนละผิวกันเลยนะ
เฮ้ยเอ้าหุ้ย What the fuck อะไรวะน่ะ
ถ้าแปลกๆมาหมดเหรอ
แปลกจริงทีครับอุ้ยโคตรสวยตัวหลังขออนุญาตขาวเรียบร้อยอุ้ยเฮียเดี๋ยว nobody โอ้โหว่าแล้วแต่มันก็ยากจริงอ่ะเฮียCT หรือเปล่าข้างบนโหแม่งข้างหลังDX กับ EG เหรอทำไมรู้สึก EG จะมาวะเจอ DX วันไหนพรุ่งนี้ใช่ไหมให้ใครพรุ่งนี้ DX กับ EG
ให้ EG
ว่ะดูฟอร์ม EG ตัวนี้แม่งแบบ
แต่เดียเอ็กก็ได้เรื่องอยู่นะ
คุณคาแมมันคึกจัดเลยคึกจัดเลยตอนเนี้ย
ชอบแม่เดือดอ่ะ
คึกจัดเลยปุ๊บปั๊บปุ๊บปั๊บไม่เคยหยุดนิ่งมาด้วยความมั่นใจแล้วเดมอนวันแบบมันดูโหดสุดแล้วตอนเนี้ยKang's gone down, so that is the main threat removed apart from that sheriff in Chichu's hands. Pain shot to follow, and YZ wants to go forward once more. And it's Rin closing down the round and a second for Demon 1 ตอนนี้ต้องเจอ something น่าจะมันแบบมวยถูกคู่เลยตอนเนี้ย
Yeah, best progress we've had at 3-2 on the scoreboard. YZ back on the signature.
Good to see.
Yep.
I mean, it makes these sort of bonuses so scary because suddenly that judge has some real value, especially on this map. And the confidence could be good here. Bilibili. EDG once again testing middle. Here's what the commitment looks like. Rifles are out though. Does the judge get played in like before? Boombot. Not going to be an issue for Kang. Has to be dealt with by his teammates, but...
Not sure which side it's spotted there.
Yeah. I don't think he should have got Kang, but who knows? Nobody. Did they spot him? No, they didn't.
Ui.
Why see the theatrics flying through the air, but it will reveal
เจอกังฟูและกังฟูดิ
Nobody. They look to drift back towards A.
Maybe only expecting nobody on the trailblazer there. He's about to have his hands full though.
ใช่น้องการ์ดไม่สบายตอนนี้
Just finds Yosemite. Last second, Kano.
หนักมาก
He's playing ahead of this. That's so nice. He's trying to toy.
นาย
โอ้โหจบเลย
นาย
So close yet so far now, down to 2. This was a bonus, but G2 spotted and Bianca slip ahead of this now. Did he note it on the other side? He absolutely did. Relayed that back through, leaving Rin in an unfair fight. EDG
back in control.
ทำไมบทจะได้มันก็ง่ายเลยวะ
I think saves one of his teammates there, just throwing him out of K-Knight's crosshair. Trying to EDG their first round. Yeah, I'm not sure why he thinks it's only going to be one, or he's capable of finding more in that situation. This situation here, yet just bumps Chi-Chu back into safety. Seeker's online now. Well, off the showstopper as well.
I get nervous at this point. I want to
โอ้
see
ดีนะน้องกัดถ้าได้ตัวง่วงตอนนี้
Bilibili. I want to fight out of them. I want to see a close game here. Big
Wow,
main shot.
สัต
Nobody
ว์อยากแก้แพ้
forced
ก่อน
away.
เลย
Actually didn't take as much damage as I expected.
Been punished a couple of times now in these traditional trailblazer positions. We're worried actually if 70 and YZ style in terms of the util combo possible.
EDG is such a priority towards middle. Be it with full intent or not, they will challenge every round, it feels. This time it's nobody leading the way. You can see the force back as well. They want to take that space.
Oh.
Considering, I think he was fully blind when he just landed that shot. This
แฟดสวย
player advantage. How long wanted to try and find that next
Hey.
pressure point. Rin
Timing.
outdoes him. This is great. The paranoia loaded on this. Somebody's looking
ๆ
curious.
โอ้ยทะลุตรงนี้
Spots out the player, drops
ขามัน
spike,
โผล่
he's reading
ก่อนนี่ห
everything.
ว่า
This is much better.
เมาสโมกเลยครับเมื่อกี้ เสียทรงเลย
In the fights. And Chi-Chu smoked off. 5 to get through with 25 seconds.
We need
ใช่ใช่
nothing
ไม่สบาย
short
น
of
อน
a
น้อย
miracle.
ด้วยช่วงนี้
So Chi-Chu
แล้วที่บ้าน
trying
แบบ
to
เป็นห
hold
วัด
on to
กัน
the rifle. Crowd think it's still possible.
เรียบ
Will shatter the hopes. The prime gaming flawless here for Bilibili. And you're right. Looking back at Bind and the approach towards the defense in general, just no initiative taking the ashes. The teammate flash coming through from Pyongyang on the retreat in ropes. A miracle that Yosemite still finds that kill.
Should have been dead.
Yeah.
But as it stands, we have a game, Mike. 3-1, we have a game.
Yeah, to come back to that point, there have been some confidence builders, something to get these Bilibili players back online in map 2 here on Split.
Maybe.
Seekers hit, showstopper available, some investment on the other side of things here. EDG. It's an anti-smoggy tripwire, maybe even anti-Kankang as well. To
Could be
honest.
at that point. Okay. Flash didn't connect, so I'm going to reveal there's a player close up in middle. Now here comes the Oh!
อุ้ย
K-Knight! Stunner! Look at this guy work! He's holding them back! Beautiful
Mod.
again, so it's back to a second position. Depending on Biang now to kick into gear. And he
เฮีย
does.
อยู่ดีมันก็เก่งว่ะ
This is the
ภาพเริ่มมา
we've been waiting
อยู่
to
ดีมันก็
see.
เก่งว่ะ
Absent on map 1, but kicking off map 2 with a bang. And nobody, Paranoia Central, to run for his life, flash out. Bilibili hunting him down, 5 on the case. Oh,
Ui.
there it is. YZ's found him. There we go. ZDG pumped the brakes early now.
Back to
Cut.
back.
They maybe dropped the ball a little.
เกิด
there.
เกมจะเห็นใจ
This goes to a third, and Bilibili get confident. It gets thrown out of whack, right? That suddenly becomes a different game altogether. But obviously, it's only 4-1. It's very early in this still.
Sure. I do think it is a big indicator to see Bilibili start like this. And it's the nature of how they're approaching some of these rounds. Which, you talk about them being absent online, that was a reason. Yeah, they just weren't really showing their hand in any round. They're happy for EDG to just walk up on them, hit sides, take engagements.
ได้เลยครับน้องต้มจืดฝันดีครับผม
This time around.
Actually, KDG, even with just that hero rifle, no armor to it either. Kang
แข็งแข่ง
hoping he can land them clean.
โอ้โห
They're on the right side of the map, but now you
ดู
can
มัน
see
ง่ายดายจัดวะ
YZ
แมป
ไม่
นี้
เอา
มันเดิน
แมป 3
แมปนี้มันเดินเอาเลยว่ะเดินแทงเลย
Wonder if they even expect the chance of a rifle here. Heard the sheriffs, they found one of them.
ช็อตตี้ตอนนี้ก็โอเคครับมันไม่ได้เวอร์มาก
Hasn't been checked on yet. Now there's an issue. Yeah, that's red perfectly. Threat handled, neutralized. The rest shouldn't be a problem, and they're not. YZ here.
เอาแล้วไง
Bilibili
เวซี่ตื่นหรือเปล่าครับ
turning the tides here.
Is that 3 prime gaming flawlesses
หายแล้ว
back?
It feels like it.
Beautiful stuff from Bilibili. I mean, I'm going to come back to that same point once again. It's the proactivity, the utility here. Another example. Operator online now for Kankan. An indication of things may be slowing down. Ultimates are plenty here for EDG. Find themselves 4 rounds down.
1-1-3 split throughout this. EDG. So exchange the flash there. Second invested too. Oh, the
Ui.
spam! Chichu's nuts!
Oh.
I think they agree.
Yes. I hope you guys at home can hear this. Bryn has found Kankang in the meantime, so that is going to be the.
ยี่สแปมแม่นจัด
I mean, that was on the other side of the map, I'm pretty sure, but still, they've kind of paused for thought here, leaving Smoggy posted up, but they're drifting that spike back around the map. Smoggy's success might continue on this path, but do they then check this?
It's a trade, but great
I've got your
clearance
trail.
here. 45 seconds left on the clock. It puts Bilibili in a position to set up accordingly.
That Seeker really sucks for Rin.
Yeah.
That's really awful for him. This paranoia could bail him out. He's opted to try and pop it towards the higher side of things. Nobody's found YZ.
แทบ
And yeah, that was the issue. That Seeker really gave away any chance he had.
30 seconds
As
left.
K-Knight closing in, is still pretty far off. A 1v3 is a lot to ask for, but this man has had his moments. And she goes unchecked so far.
Somebody's followed the Trailblazer here. So wants to try and re-aggress through CT.
It's a tough crossfire. He's got to walk
Yeah,
out towards. Look
really
at it.
difficult to isolate
Chichu
somebody.
left. Swing could come out from nobody on the right, and the last line of defense held on. K-Knight catches
Wow.
what they gave him a
Ria
chance
Bly.
on that near on. Maybe misreading the timing a second, but that
แบบแรกข้างๆมาอยู่
round here. EDG
ในเซตทุกซองไม่รัวใช่ครับ คนละเรื่องเลยครับ
Did. Certainly did. I think it's just here at this moment catching YZ in that sort of scenario. Now under the impression that they have the benefit, the window of opportunity actually favours Bilibili. Great response from EDG.
Let's fly.
We're starting to come on.
เฮ้ยสโมกเยี่ยวหน่อยเว้ยสโมกกี้
That ult could be. Oh, that ult could have been huge there for them, and it kind of is. It's completely twisted the plans probably from EDG, unless they want to just go straight through, which would be near on madness. So we look towards what they do now.
น้องหมายสวัสดีครับเพิ่งตื่นครับ
Extracting pressure in middle. You can see Bilibili reading this very nicely.
Set up here to greet some mid presence. Okay, operator in hand once again. Is he rewarded this time around?
He hasn't had those moments yet, but two players on the left-hand side here. Count to 3, pull the trigger. No, absolutely not. Could have been. Isn't the case. And now we might have a brawl here. Rin getting curious, but it's Bianchi
เรียบ
trying
ร้อย
to get ahead. Smoggy finds him.
กดไม่ลง
Rin on the
ยังไงดี
trade, and now back down to the 4v4. It's getting chaotic. Paranoid to try and quell some of this, but Kano's position, a nice little off angle could be wonderful. Played a little ahead. He actually gets through in time. This is huge.
อุ้ย
Oh, the flash!
โคตรสวย อ้าว
Heads up.
ไอ้เหี้ยขาวเฉย
Nobody to ensure safety going forward. YZ cleared, and EDG is trying to hit a little bit of form now.
As if they've got a grasp on the pacing similar to what we saw on mine. Kankang turns his back for just a moment. Rin will punish. I mean, Yosemite a million miles away from this. Rin looks hell bent on doing further damage.
It looks like a 1v3 at this point. Oh,
อุ้ยได้ยินเสียงสองกระบอก รู้ละ
yes.
สองตัว
Help. Now, I heard a
Viper
snake.
พิษไล่อื้อหือไม่รอด
Somebody's trying, but 27 HP ain't much, and the crossfire will be still holding strong enough, even though he can isolate one of the players. The timing's not going to be good here. Wait, Speaking of timing, he has no idea where that final player may be. Now he does, but timing is not there. It's time to back away.
Oh.
His arms were not long enough. And he
เกี่ยวไม่ถึงครับ
in time.
โอ้โห
Doesn't
เรียบร้อย
Okay, EDG starting to warm in a little here.
Another round on the board for them. The lead to just 2. And I'd be concerned if we do see a couple more that play out like this. With EDG maybe anticipating some of these re-clearance now.
Coming up, and Bilibili, if they want a big chance to really activate. These are the hard rounds. These are the ones that EDG will be gunning for. Seeing a judge coming out from YZ. So
Raw
in for a
paper
bit
leg.
fun here. Couple of ults on the other side. Knives for Smoggy.
Paper leg ครับ
Quiet start this time.
Yeah. Like I said, I think initially there's been
มาจัดตอนนี้ Paper Leg
way around K-Knight's utility, so Smoggy is activated elsewhere. Blade Storm, something getting back in this half. Might be a little flash and dash.
Oh dear.
อุ้ย
How was he saved in that? Kagan got YZ in a second, but he still did the damage. He took down the tip of the spear, blunted it for the rest of the round. Nobody's a little ahead and a little isolated with the spike. Somebody, yeah, he wants to punish us. That's a spike down. That's a spike down.
Oh.
Oh dear. That could be a fumble hit.
เพลงนี้สวยวะ
Potential mistake. They're on recovery mode and they're trying to get through to it. That is audacious.
บวกกัน
เฮ้ย
มัน
Maybe a
เดี๋ยว
little off the cuff.
อาคัง
Over
ชิบหายแล้ว
from Kang is punished. Billy given a huge opportunity to defend this spike.
The spacing was just so questionable. Every single challenge here. Aldong and Chichu left to try and recover a 2.
นี่โคตรยากอ่ะ ไอ้สโมกไวเปอร์ตรงกลางเนี่ย จริง
50 seconds left on the clock. Aldong
นรกทีมบุกเลยเอาวเฮ้ยนี่อะไรวะน่ะโคตรป่วนอ่ะ
Yang on the swing. Chichu's gone down. It's all on Howdong.
อุ้ยยังไงดีครับ
30 seconds. He's making a 1v2. K-Knight next. Readjusts. Slips to the other side of the corner and Howdong's
โอ้โห
was just going to be so fast to try and break through that. Billy,
ยอด
given
คี
the
โม
chance, they'll take it with both hands.
EG very rarely commit the spike when they start out with a couple of probes around the map. It's really, really strange to see nobody up here in this spot. No second player ahead of this smoke. All it takes is a walkout of Mail, and the round's over.
ไอ้รายการไอ้เดือนหน้าทารอนจะอินไว้ปะ
6-3 now.
มีน้องบอกอยากอดหลับอดนอนเชียร์ทีมไทยแต่ต้องรอรายการหน้า
ที่ไหน
Kang with
อ๋อ
ญี่ปุ่นเนี่ย
ไอ้นั่นน่ะนะ ผมว่าไม่วะ อาจจะเป็นพวก Paper Leg DRX มันสล็อตค่อนข้างจำกัดอะ
8 ทีมเหรออ้าวเฮ้ยนี่หมากัดกันวะเฮ้ย อะไรผ่านไป
As he found it.
อะไรผ่านไป
K-Knight can just chill. He's holding so much information here. Yes, nobody does clear YZ. But this is curious. Does he expect K-Knight still around this? Look at your 72. This is obscene. Too many targets, too many choices. K-Knight punishing.
จริงๆ คอม EDG บุกยับเลยนะครับ แต่เนี่ย EDG ผิดแผนละ บุกไม่เข้า
เจ็ดเลสอะ
It just looks so disjointed.
เจเลสองสโมงนี่คือบุกแบบ
I mean, nobody's
Hold
over here
the-
with the spike. Smoggy's still down in
Fighting.
sewers.
Yeah, what is going on?
มีครับ น้องทีมสแลมเมอร์มา
Doesn't even catch Rin. What is this round? It's so messy, and I don't expect this from these two teams. EDG have looked so crisp about it, but look at the timing in middle as well. Smoggy's gonna maybe get a fight on Pillar. He wins it. The cross is made. Nobody was very careful.
อ่านขาด
just in
ครับผม
case.
ช็อตนี้
Flash to CT, no one's close
รีบ
enough
วาง
by.
หิวก่อน
Once there, yeah.
Yeah, Smoggy to get healed beyond 30 HP.
Okay, Knight's close. Look at this angle from Smoggy. Ratty
โอ้โห
finds him.
สมอกกี้บอกกูโซโล่เองคังไม่เอาใช่ไหม
คม แต่สโมกกี้ตอนแรกก็ไม่เอานะ
Oh my
นี่ไง
goodness. Nasty from Bianc. Oh, but he didn't expect the wrap from nobody. Making up for maybe that fumble in the prior. Putting EDG up to 4.
Such a bizarre round. I mean, 2 actually following each other from EDG. This isn't really Bilibili doing much different out of the timeout. Lucky for YZ to find that at the time it did, but K-Knight obviously showing discipline. able to recover that? We said 2 players opposite sides of the map.
It's always these sort of, domestic matchups that can cause
Get a
this
little
chaos.
weird.
Yeah, they do. They
Yeah.
genuinely do. A little closer than statistically it should, and it is. I mean, we're at 6-4. Bilibili are turning this game around when historically they haven't. But for now, we look at what EDG are doing. An adjustment for sure. That B site hasn't been tested this early on. It looks like Rin might be on the platter here.
What's key is to note K-Knight's adjustment. Look at the utility and look at his position. Enabling kind of 2B, 2 mid.
Is this going to be a burst? It absolutely is. Kang's
โอ้โหค้างๆไม่ได้เล่น
follow-up, catching both. And why is he backfilling the space? That doorway's closed now. You were hoping they had success somewhere else.
สกิลที่ทำให้ไม่ได้ยินเสียงเท้ามีครับ
The players standing now and hoping they just win the fight. How long does? There's something. They don't like what's around that
ดึง
corner.
ขาของเฟดอะโดนไบโอมันก็ไม่ได้ยินแล้ว อันติเฟดก็ไม่ได้ยินแล้วครับ
Maybe slip a little ahead of this. He's got a smoke to play in here. Actually, had a glimpse, doesn't like it, falls away, tries to find a new angle. The ult going to come online and spread on through. 24 seconds, and they've got to walk in what could be their death here. Trying to clear out, but 18 seconds. Look at this. Again, another messy round. That judge could be lethal, and it is. Diving in, it's just Chichu alive. 1 HP for now. Recovering quickly, but not
เฮี
quickly.
ยอ่านขาด
คือไอเดียมันดีมากเลยอะพอมันจะกันไซใช่ป่ะมันค่อยกางอันติไวเปอร์เว้ย
Will break the bank of EDG. They're going to
รอให้เขาเข้ามาก่อนเนี่ย
ใช่คือปกติแล้วไวเปอร์อะมันจะแบบกางยึด A อะไรไปเรื่อยใช่ไหม แต่นี่คือพอมันไม่กางอันติเสร็จอะมันใช้อันติในการที่แบบพอมันจะคอมมิตแล้วอะเรากางอันติให้แม่งแบบวางไม่ได้อะจังหวะสุดท้ายอะโหปวดมาก
แม่งลูกซองไปตั้มตรงที่วางมุมเดียว
ไอเดียดีเหมือนกันนะ BLG
น้องเราได้เข้ามาเลยครับ
Big performance from the likes of Yosemite coming in. YZ doing well from
อย่างนี้แหละครับ เกมไหนที่เลสเป็นตื้อๆจะทรงนี้แหละ
Every single player now is starting to have those. Oh,
เฮ้ย
K-Knight, careful. Smoggy's in. That's ambitious to say the least. It's really on K-Knight. And there's a blind Kang takes
โอ้
โอ้โห
second. K-Knight dividing and conquering. YZ denied. It's on nobody.
หมดนะ
Oh,
ทำเป็นเล่น
อ้าว
หมดบอมนะ
อ้าว
He's brought it back down.
ยังไงดีทีนี้
There's a chance for a plant. This is game on.
ยังมีอารมณ์วางเปิดอีกวะเนี่ย
So an opportunity here to pinch. The plant is open for heaven.
ทำไมมันวางเปิดวะ
Full kit for in. Smokes, Paranoia, TPs the lot. Yosemite as well has a little bit of util to work with, but the 2 on the site. Nobody with 1 flash. And Howdong trying to toy with him up towards heaven. The Paranoia gets sent. Nobody has a look, has a
ไม่เห็นแล้ว
He's seen Rin.
โอ้โห
Can't handle him. And now the 1v1 begins. Howdong against Rin.
หาวดง
Rin
หาวดง
waiting,
ยังไงดี
looking, desperate left, right. And now
อื้อ
the
หือ
fight. It's got him. Billy back.
ไอรินมันนิ่งว่ะช็อตนี้
8 rounds now is huge.
ไอรินมันนิ่งเฉย
Huge from Rin to close things out here. Howdong just can't pin him down either side.
เนี่ยมันไม่ควรยากขนาดเนี้ยเราเนี่ย
This position
มันจะง่ายอยู่แล้วตอนแรก
initially comes down to a 1v1.
ความพินาศแม่งคือเลสมันไปกดอันติอ่ะ
Bilibili
ไอ้ที่นี่มองข้ามบอกเฮ้ยมึงใจเย็นกูเป็นคนคัดไอ้สัตว์
เออเออ
เฮ้ยดูหน้ามันมองเพื่อนดิแบบเป็นเที่ยอะไรเนี่ยกูคัด
ให้ EDG ไป
Yeah, I mean it has been an outclassing. Bilibili have come out firing on all cylinders here. It was a tentative start. I was still unsure if I believed into it, but YZ has made me a believer here. He has been
กลับกัน
absolutely on
ตอนนี้
fire.
เวอร์ซี่ลั่นเฉย
Side of the thing, his opposing number very good.
Absolutely. Talk about the first bloods. That was the driving force versus NRG where we saw them put up a similar performance. How that one ended for Bilibili. Cautious start here to the pistol. Creep behind the wall. Attack coming through. Couple of hits
Yeah.
here. K-Knight, YZ, Bianc, and Yosemite. Actually, Yosemite on the other side of the map, so I didn't even note him in B main. He's just lost out to Howdong. Taking a ton of damage.
They've gotten so close. I think nobody's aware of something. You can see the positioning kind of tucked into the corner here. And they're getting so much space for this. Nobody. This is a little uncomfy now. They've taken over heaven. They've forced him away. Do they re-clear this? Are they aware of the possibility? Chichu's still on site waiting. Nobody strikes.
สุน
โอ้
โห
โห
ด
กระสุนหมด
โอ้โห
เอ้า
แม่งตุ๋ยจากข้างบนมา
เละเทะละ
นี่ไงเรามอกกี้เอาให้ในวัน
เอาไว้มอกกี้
ที่ในวันที่ข้างๆไม่อยู่
เฮ้ย
โอ้ลินเหลือเลยอยู่แค่นี้ทำอะไรได้
นิ่งสนิทเลย เรียบร้อย เอาเว้ย ยิงปิดวินพิทอลาว ความมั่นใจมาอาคัง
Like I said, a ton of damage done behind that wall, Lauren. Ultimately, it's Bilibili's
โด
demise.
ตาสตรีมทางไหนครับ คือยังไงนะ
Awareness is great, though. Talk about nobody's position.
โดต้าสตรีมทางไหน
Dicey, but he makes it.
คืออะไรวะ
ทวิตเลยเปล่า อ๋อ โดตามีแข่ง8 โมง
Plays around the poison orb perfectly as well.
8 โมง
So I believe
ราย
actually
การอะไร
was
ครับ
Chichu.
น้องวงศกร
A little offset
ทำไมเราลง
there,
โหดจังอะ
the choke point, enabling that sort of position for nobody.
Back into this though, we are seeing quite a few frenzies, 3 of them coming out, so it's not without some intent here. Bilibili would like to do a bit of damage. The Bulldogs out on display.
อ๋อครับ PTI เหรอ
3. Excuse me, 2 in the judge actually.
PI นี่
แข่ง
คารอน
ทำ
ได้
โซ
ไป
น
แล้ว
ไหน
นี่
วะเนี่ย
Yep.
เหมือนได้ยินว่าได้แล้วมั้งใช่ปะ
คารอนน่าจะได้ไปแล้ว
Contact up through mid.
How close do they get? They don't have much util to play in, so actually, why is Chichu fall? What's
เฮ้ย
gone? No way.
แปลกมาก
This doesn't seem right, but
เฮ้ย
Kankang's farming. Oh, he's absolutely
โอ้โห
destroyed.
ยังไม่เอ็ดวะ
This is a rough battle, but he's still in control.
เฮ้ย
He almost turned around.
ยี่เกือบอยู่นะ
เปลี่ยนไหมบูลด็อกกับเพื่อน
Frenzy's coming into this.
Yeah, it'd be nice to do a bit of chip damage.
Yeah.
Oof.
They removed 4 weapons from EDG.
He almost turned around as well, even in that final goal. Like, look, again, this is beautiful work, right? Yeah. Very nice. A little bit of aim training. Not much more to be done. Christ. That's 2 for EDG.
Actually throwing a rifle back into this.
โอ้แสดงว่ามันยิงน้อยมากเลยเนี่ยคังเนี่ย เมื่อกี้มันได้มา3-4 ตัวป่ะแม่งยิง
ได้มา4 ตัวใช่มันยิง4ป่ะ
9 มันเงียบไปเลยป่ะ
เออ มันได้จบครึ่งแรกยิง4ปืนพกยิง1แล้วเมื่อกี้ยิง4อีก4เป็น9
Yep, he's going for it. Oh!
อุ้ย
They were just ahead of the flash. Bianca
ทำไมทำงั้นน่ะ
นึกว่าเล่นแรงไอ้เหี้ย
เฮ้ย เออบอดี้เอาดีๆเหี้ย
สัตว์เอ้ย มาเฟียจีนปะวะ มึงทำสูงไว้เหรอ
Good position here, smoking on the flank. They can force out a death to the spike here. Remove some of these rifles. It's definitely the second objective. He's be stuck behind this. Yeah, Wisey's position is disgusting.
That's tricky. Don't know if they're even going to be able to.
It seems they can keep them boxed in here, and notably Kunkang's position. That makes it a little harder to do.
Well, Kangang's got 1 down. That's 1 rifle gone. Gonna need a little bit more though. Okay, there
Ui.
we go. A little bit more. Make it costly. You can see how long desperate. He's closed the gap really well. Kangang's gone down, but I mean they've cost them a fair few of these rifles. This is a valuable round for EDG, even with Bilibili getting across the line.
Absolutely. Going to force the shield purchase back out of Bianca as
น้อง
well.
แม่มาเลยครับ ตื่นมาดูนักติกแล้วภาพตัดมาเป็นคู่นี้ เดี๋ยว
Insult to injury. It's a great conversion from EDG, regardless of the
หลับ
outcome.
อิ่มเลย
Financially, not a bad result at all.
Showstopper online for Kunkang as well.
He started to heat up here in the second half. I know
Yeah,
it's been
yeah.
a little bit of that mailroom work, yes, but it'd be nice to see him get confident.
อาคัง2 วินยิงเท่าเพื่อนเลยตอนนี้
That's been quiet here. Hopefully he finds a bit of that form going forward at 9-6. Bilibili on the
แสดงว่าตอนนี้หนักทั้งทีมว่ะ EDG
You're looking really well
เงียบเลย
set. And pace from
เลือกมาด้วย
YC.
ดีแมปเนี้ย
Trolling middle early on, and look how deep EDG is sitting.
I mean, they've heard that 1 shot from the judge as well, so expecting them to probably respect this, but Smoky.
โอ้โหวงอร่อยเลยเวนบี
more careful, almost giving up that
Wait.
control.
Hela.
I think they did.
Hela.
I'm pretty sure they saw Smoggy.
But there are 3 players for EDG here as well, so it's not an even fight, but
ออกไงโดนคอร์สบนล่างเลยเนี่ย
got a lot of players waiting on this, and they're so close by. This is gonna be a burst and a half. Turns the flash, comes back to the fight. Bianca and Yosemite.
หายละ
It's all on one. It is Chichu. Gets one
Chichu.
chance on the second as Rin. Perfect spacing
หาย
there.
แล้ว
And well, Kanga tries to fly and gets slowed down. What? Good follow up with the rifle. Didn't quite get who he wanted from the rocket, but still.
เหลือข้างคนสุดท้าย
Target
โอ้
finds another fight and falls.
หมด
Billy consecutive.
หาย
แหละ
Stringing them
งานหยาบ
together.
แล้วว่ะ
Double
ไว
digits
เปอ
as
ร์
well.
นอนเลนแน่
Against the ropes now.
ๆชิบหายแล้ว
Ultimate invested here.
19x11 มือ 19x11 มีเมาส์ด้วยนะไหมโอ้โห
Try and get something done.
อันนี้คือขนาดมือครับผม
Feels fairly unwinnable.
19 เซนเหรอ
Once you've conceded sight.
เอ้ยวันเสาร์เนาะในวัด
Now a little off kilter. See the pressure starting to show. Whether or not there was going to be enough to maybe ignite a flame under Bilibili. But certainly on course here to take us to Haven. Should be 11 here. Maybe going to be some light investment on the side of EDG. Kang will throw a rifle in. Sheriff's elsewhere.
Feel like
โอ้โห พี่จะขายยังไงวะเนี่ย
it's feeling like it.
ขาตั้งเดิมๆครับ ขาจับจอโต๊ะแล้วน้ำหนักไม่ไหวโต๊ะถูก โต๊ะหัก
I'm still nervous. Here we go. Okay. All
มา
right,
แล้วครับ
Smoggy. Big shot there. Rin's down.
รู้สึกเหมือนกันข้างๆจับเจ็ตโหดกว่า
For Bilibili now, and yeah, harder to make these sight hits happen. Big information as well. A quick burst. Once he wants to get towards Pillar, cross that gap, not be affected by the lack of those smokes. The boom bot sent out, but doesn't find.
นี่เอา
อุ้ย
สม
ส
อ
อง ง
บอ
หั
ก
วแล้วนะสองหัวแล้วนะ
Precise.
เอา
อุ้
เด็
ย
ดตอมมา
มันเอาว่ะ
Ready to go again. Bear in mind, it was Kang who was meant to be the dangerous one in this with the rifle. Now that's changed. The 3 players trying to dig in deep here. K9, Bianchi, Yosemite. And a
Ui.
quick shot,
Ui.
and a quick fall. Kang's
Au
found
đi.
K9, smoking towards Bianchi, and it should
ชัด
have
เล
been
ย
11.
โอ้โห
You're thinking
โลด้วย
maybe, possibly.
ขออนุญาตจุ่มครับ
And Yosemite's on 12 HP. How's he meant to stall this? Out he
ขออนุญาต
comes.
จุ่มฮะ เรียบร้อย
Tries to buy the time on the
พี่
spot.
สมอกกี้เอาให้
And all he bought was a couple more seconds for them to pick up the rifles and get the defuse. EDG back to the wall. They get
เชี่ย
up to
มาแคล
7.
สกินนี้มันมีบัฟปะวะ ควงเทสุดละ
Version here. The Blade Storm comes online, gets EDG to a Mastercard thrifty.
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีน้องน้ำกระ
When
ติ
it
กอะ
should have been 11.
เกมมาเป็นเล็กน้อยครับผมตอนนี้
Some disgusting shots from Smoggy. Like I said, just
Oh,
comes alive with this Blade Storm.
โอ้โห ใส่ไปเยอะคนนี้
Maybe even
ใส่ไปเยอะ
timeout being called on the other side.
Billy's game, or at least map to lose here, is how I'm looking at it. With 10 rounds in the pocket, enough to hit a nice purchase here.
Problem being that one's going to throw the loss bonus off.
It will.
Billy lose this now. They're going to be in a very, very tough position in terms of the economy.
เหมือนสโมกกี้ได้ยินเหรอ น้องลาจิ
Available here to complement that, but really you're looking for them to be frugal,
Yep.
especially if they concede casualties here.
Okay. Tense round. This ain't an easy one at all. What a polarizing mid-hold between the 2 sides as well. Really only one put to test on this. Flash and catch!
อุ้ย
And peekaboo!
โอ้โห
Gets out of that.
เสียหายอยู่นะ
ไหวตัวทัน
Single point of damage. It's actually YZ that gets tagged down to 65. Healed up here by Bianc.
They're looking to swing that rotation point as well. 2 players sat towards CT.
But that was the ultimate. You didn't want to see Investor, or at least for nothing in terms of the finances here. Billy have to convert now. It's certainly a concern going forwards.
Massively so. They can't punish the rotation anymore. They can't punish
any of the players going back and forth. You can't get Kang. He's sat literally in CT. It does give you access towards heaven. It does give you the chance for that 3-2 split. Smoggy, this is normally a one and done.
Ui.
He might make it more. He
What?
absolutely does. With shots like that, can he escape?
เฮ้ย
เฮ้ย
He's going back in.
ภาพ 2-0 กำลังมา
โอ้โห
ภาพ 2-0 กำลังมา
โอ้โหสโมกยี่พรีเมียม
EDG are closing the gap. 8 rounds now. 10 remain with Bilibili, but the money doesn't remain.
No. The situation here. Like I said, maybe if you have the showstopper, there's some hope. Try and convert around like this, but it will just be Sheriffs. Certainly not a guarantee, but seeing what's capable in terms of some of the thrifties already so far in this series. But EDG now within 2, Lauren.
Yep.
They have themselves a cushion. They can start taking a few more risks.
We're seeing a 3-play stack on A and a walk towards ramp. But they
Oui.
missed the timing on K9. Or did they? Chichu misses nothing. There is a reply up towards heaven. So maybe they look towards working into that, trying to scramble actually to support towards middle. This does lock down some of the bigger
โอ้โห
chances.
ทำมิ่ง
Kang has found Rin, and now that's the support
จ่าย
system
ของ
placed
อะ
out on. Gets to come back through
ทำไมมันต้องวิ่งจ่ายซะดังเลยวะ
Chance, all of that threat nullified. EDG with a quick reminder, they are the favourites here between these two.
Absolutely. A course correction will get them on the brink of the showstopper and the pit for Chichu as well. Talked about them having a cushion now. Look at the finances. They can start playing a little more fast, a little looser potentially, taking some more risks. Bilibili have got to be feeling the heat now.
And I don't think they've got a timeout left. I may be wrong, but I
don't think they have.
Don't think they do. For a team that's maybe not as confident, doesn't have that wealth of experience to depend upon, a late game turnaround from EDG could be devastating.
Absolutely. To not even have the chance for a pause for thought or some breathing space in between rounds. See what that does in terms of the mental fortitude here for Bilibili. Stacked up here for a B here.
But I really like how different this hold is. Look at the positioning coming out from the likes of Howdong, from Smoggy. Very, very
น้องๆสวัสดีครับบรุณสวัสดิ์ฮะ
Try and contest the
เอ้า
cross. Bianchi hits a big shot though. Smoggy
Big
gonna
gap in that
answer one
smoke.
back, and you're right. A little bit of a mistake there. Gonna
พว
be
กมันรีเป้ากันไว
exploited.
เดี๋ยว
Seeker's coming in. Do they try and sprinkle off the back? Plant now going to be coming down. Seeker's going to be going through, and now's the time to pounce. Spray in towards it. Catch what they can. They eat the flash, and they look for that first blood to be drawn. It's a wrap on pillar, trying to clear towards the back of the side. And they're pouring all that utility in.
Ow.
Chichu,
Huh?
finding the
Huh?
bodies. The pick gets dropped, and so the
เฮียอยู่ดีๆก็คัมแบ็ก
เฮ้ย
Tatters massacred on the site. EDG
ดีแล้วน้อง
back in the
พี่จะได้
game.
นอน
มีครับ เดี๋ยวตี 2 มีแข่งรอบ
The pit from Yosemite.
จิตใจแตกสลายครับมึง
Maybe a pause for thought or a little
Yeah.
breathing space. They get nothing there in round 20. In that post plant.
มันเกิดอะไรขึ้นวะเมื่อกี้ สแปมโม่ช่วยหมด
Sweep B site.
มันบีบไปแบบ
Yeah.
ไปกระจุกกันอยู่ข้างหลังอะ
Again, I think
สแปมไปยังไงก็โดน
now the
ดูดิ
paranoia. I think it's the second smoke that he drops. Smoggy, the tiniest of errors, is able to capitalize, find the first, the entry
ดี
rate
เทกัน
back
โหด
into
จัง
that
วะ
round. Look at the purchase, Lauren.
They're buying in. Yeah, one rifle. All they got to write home with. It's going to be K-Knight with that. The rest can be working with far less. Chichu towards A.
It's going to be a crunch at the top of round.
It is. And look at the support that's coming in through those vents. Seekers all in one direction. They're like, oh, I think there's a couple of people down here. And there are. They come flying
Oh.
to their own slaughter.
ฮะ
What's the plan now, K-Knight?
เจ๊งแล้
โอ้โห
ว
จิตใจแตกสลายเฮียเบียง
Like that shot was
ไม่ไหวครับ
but nobody's
เหลืออารินคนเดียว จังหวะนี้
A 1v2 now. A chance to
ดื้อไหม
to a rifle. And yes, Chichu is the player on the A site. But the map is open for Rin.
Still options, yeah. Doesn't have the paranoia. 15 seconds off a second smoke. Going to try and TP across the site.
Look
First
who
tap on the
started.
spike. Yeah, Chichu wrapping him.
โอ้โห
EDG
แม่งเปิดเสียงด้วยนะ
2-11, Lauren. Light investment protecting the purchase to come back in, but I feel like it's going to be all or nothing here for
ไหน
Bilibili.
มีใครสอบอ่ะ8 โมงหนูไม่สอบยังไม่ได้นอนเลยขอกำลังใจหน่อยเอ้าทำไมไม่นอนครับผม
ตื่นคิดข้อสอบไม่ออก
ขอให้เตรียมมาออกแล้วกันนะครับ
เตรียมมาออก
ขอให้เตรียมมาออกอะไรที่ไม่ได้เตรียมก็มั่วถูก
เป็นข้อเขียนนะดิ
โอ้โหอันต้องถามกันว่าข้อเขียนหรือว่าช้อยครับผม
And now we ask the question back to Bilibili with this buy here. Do they have any more?
ไม่เตรียมมาออกสอบไงที่เตรียมมาแบบเป๊ะๆที่อ่านไว้ที่รู้
Play towards middle.
It's a little concerning here for that second B-side player with that pick committed towards B main. Okay. Getting curious. Nearly catching the 17.
Hello. Oh, quick moves from YZ.
Ui.
That's so sick. YZ outdoes Kang there.
เอาแล้วอุ้ยสโมกี้ซ่อมให้หรือเปล่า
ซ่อมอยู่แล้วได้มาคืนแล้วน่ะตัวหนึ่ง
ต้องซ่อมอีก เฮ้ย โอ้โห
ทีนี้มันแสบ กลับ
ก
มาเพื่อน
ลับมาเองที
มันไม่ยอมว่ะ
2v4 now, Chichu and nobody. Have to try and recover
อ๋อ
this.
ติวนะ ติว4 ชั่วโมง นึกว่าดูเกมอยู่ครับผม
นี่แหละ
ชิโชไม่ได้ครับ
ที่มันโอ้โห ผมว่ามันพุ่งกระโดดอันติเลยว่ะ แม่งบ้าอยู่แล้วด้วย WHZ อ่ะ มันมี
A must win.
มันมาจัดเร็ว WZ แบบนี้
In terms of the bigger picture here. Give YZ the showstopper. As soon as Kang reveals it's an operator in hand, they look to pinch him. A little bit of a gap between Kang and the next teammate, able
โอ้
to
ยเครื่องมันกำลังติด
trade
นี่
that
หว่า
out, potentially apply a little more in terms
มาด้วย
of
ความมั่นใจ
support.
It's a lifeline, Mike. 11-11.
โดดแน่ไม่ต้องห่วง
Buy back in place for Bilibili. Full purchase.
มันบ้าเนี่ย
G2 alt-wise 2 in play. Howdong's
อุ้ย
and YZ's. Kang seen closed in on. You don't get to
เอ้า
underestimate him, but you got to be confident
อาคัง
that he is. Bests him again. Smoggy revealed. Does
โอ้ย
damage,
สม็อก
falls
สม็อก
off
มาซ่อม
the
ตลอดเลยว่ะไอ้เฮียช่างประ
ต้อง
จำ
ให้สม็อกซ่อมให้ตลอด
ช่างประจำทีมเลยซ่อมไม่หยุดเลย
It's not done just yet. For a little more here as Billy.
Hello?
Really
There's a
watches.
firing squad.
Yeah,
There's
Not-
3.
not spotted on the cross.
There's 3 of them. That's so much to handle. He was so vulnerable. So now we look at Howdong, who's evacuating the site. He's not sticking around for a second. He's like, no, that is absolutely not where I want to be. They clear site quickly. Why is he the one to do it? Oh, he's having a go. He's having a damn go.
โอ้โหเชี่ยมันกล้าเล่นมากอ่ะ
Which he got. Slows down the roll, yes, but it only puts him into a 2v3. Still so difficult. Chichu and nobody. Spotted early. Brim with a punish. Nobody with the trade. That's not going to find him. And nobody in a 1v2. Why is he the hero for Bilibili in the last couple of rounds? Still standing. Is 70 there too?
นี่เลี้ยวมางี้จบเลย
What does nobody do now? One flash. The dog.
นี่หลอกด้วย
He ain't got the time for this.
ไม่หลง
เอา
หลงไหม
เอาหลงดิ
What? Oh my god.
เฮ้ย โอ้ยไอ้เหี้ย
เกือบ
In
แล้
these
ว
last couple of rounds, YZ has gone nuclear
Yeah.
for Bilibili.
It's in at 25 and 16 right now.
What a game from him.
Great clearance of the smoke here as well, reading exactly what Howdong wanted to do. Amounts to 1 kill. But a quick trade mitigates any further risk. Bilibili in the 11th hour get themselves up to map point in a position to force Haven in this best of 3.
Can't do it again though. It's that last round. Can they close out the map or do we go OT?
Good adjustment here from EG. 3 players committed towards this A site now.
But look at the burst. Bilibili still going.
นี่อ่ะโอ้โหสมองพี่แม่งแบบยิงเป็นศพอย่างเดียวเลยวะ
And now we're looking to try and get that next layer of pressure. Nobody decides against going for the flash through.
How early the divide is from Howdong. They want it. It looks like a pre-take here.
It looks like it. Do they go for it though? It's gonna be
โอ้โหไง
เอาว่ะ OT
Kang.
OT แน่
5v3
OT แน่
อุ้ยวงแตกนะ
Potentially OT now.
ฮิวก่อนฮิวก่อนฮิวก่อน
Can they hold on to
Hill
this?
one.
Back to
ของ
the
เยอะ
wall,
จัด
Valorant
พี่ดูของดิ
smothered with utility
โอ้
surrounded. Bianca
นี่แหละ
โอ้โหเป็นรีเทคแบบดุสัตว์
taking us the distance
มันยัดอย่างเดียวเลย
making this go to OT, forcing Bilibili's hand.
Beautifully coordinated. Like I said, with the divide going up so quickly, it's almost like you're hoping Bilibili going to read that as EDG wanted to be very
ทำ
proactive.
ไมมันถึงไม่ใช้สโมกซีทีวะ
Concede this space.
เอาหรือมันตายไปแล้วสโมกตัวแรกมัน ยังไม่ตายนี่
ยัง
ทำไมมันถึงไม่ใช้สโมกซีทีวะ
นี่มันสโมกช้ามันรีไม่ทันวะ
What a bailout.
อืม
Just goes for the spam, praying for it. 12-12 now. Bilibili gaming not out of the woods.
มาแล้ว
YZ
เวลา OT
still
จะมีคนบ่นว่า
needs to
ปกติ
fight
ลง
more.
มาที
This
ตอนนี้
guy
ไม่ได้
is
ล
a
ง
superstar in his right in this
เจ็บ
map.
ใจเจ็บใจ
25 kills. Smoggy 21 on the other side.
ดูพลิกเด้งเหมือนตอนนี้ใครนำอยู่
There's going to be a pace change here, but EDG back on.
อุ้ยเหลืออยู่คนเดียวตอนนี้ 180
I think avoiding the flash, everybody avoiding that. So successful flash on the other. No respawn. I don't know if you saw a pixel there.
Not sure. Oh,
Well, it definitely should have now.
Now he has. He's still going. He's still going. He's still walking.
เอ้า
Nobody. That was
โอ้ nobody
out there.
We saw the same sort of thing. Nobody getting ahead of the smoke, and there's no second swing to come out. Boombot won't spot. Kang unnoted as of yet.
Do they pause or do they go? He's got room to work here. If he can draw their attention
เนี่ย
towards
ส่งไม่
this,
ค่อย
he
ดี
has
ว่ะ
a real chance to be a threat.
ได้อยู่
I guess that
คางมาแล้ว
window
เห็น
will
ปะ
be closing pretty soon because that ramp pressure's coming in. But now cut off. He gets that second lease of life. Do they consider this?
มันไม่ได้เปิดมุมให้อาคังยิงเลย
Passive enough
ทางเช็ค
angle
อยู่แล้ว
to be really threatened initially.
Yeah, exactly. He's on such a.
โอ้ยโอ้ยเฮีย
He does still find a 32 HP
จบแล้ว
left for him.
โดนนี้จบเลย
Might be the ones to strike first here in overtime.
EDG have stalled out. They don't have that next step. They have no advantage on this map. 30 seconds and nothing. It would near on take a mistake from Bilibili to open up that doorway again.
ที่มึงเล่นหน้าแท็บเลยอะ
Utility and
คือมึง
play
ยิง
here.
กูแล้วมึงรีบเข้ามึงโดนแท็บแน่ไม่ต้องห่วง
So very tough
ไม่มีเวลา
to
ดีนาย
manage
แท็บอะ
EDG.
Next flash could be devastating here.
It's all about timing on this. There it is. And they swing off it. Smokey does well to find one, but it's YZ. This guy
โอ้โห
has seriously saved Bilibili here. I didn't think he could do it in OT, but he's just found that form again.
เรียบร้อย
Even the first NRG series being the hero on split, the one to really break the ankles of NRG.
He's nearly on a 30.
Yeah.
29.
อุ้ยไอ้เหี้ยตัวสองยิงไงวะน่ะ
What?
Yeah, come off it.
พี่ไฟ
See a timeout called here by
ทีมบราซิลแม่งถ้าไม่มีทีมบราซิลนี่โล่งจัด
Another round of OT
อันนี้แบบอันนี้คือทีมจีนแข่งกันนะ
GG map 3 becomes open,
Tamam.
right? So
กองเชียร์นี่หน้าจีนหมดเลย
deciding to go back to the operator. Wait and see if he commits to it, but it's looking quite likely here. We're seeing where Bilibili are adjusting towards. This is going to be looking quite strongly like this A hit's coming in. Chichu on the other side. Nobody's here as well. 5 players on this side of the map. This is looking all in.
Yes, quickly do it. EDG
Very
moves
quickly.
on the other side here. Actively clearing B main.
หายแล้วไม่ได้ชาร์จแบต iPad ให้ลูก
Fairly committed
แป๊บหนึง
positions here towards the choke point. Seeing the same sort of setup with the poison orb once again. They were rewarded previously.
But it's all about timing for nobody. If he gets a fair fight on this, maybe. But if that wall drop, it
ตั
doesn't
ด
get fair when
เปิดไปหนึ่ง
YZ is playing like this. Kang is there waiting.
ไม่นะ
behind the smoke.
2-0 เธอจะนอนแล้ว
They're looking to see if anyone's going to overextend. Is there another follow-up punish to this? They're looking expectantly towards heaven.
เออครั้ง
Stunning shot.
สวยครั้ง
Kang to take down K9, but the plant now looks available. Even with Chichu this close, and actually the position is quite curious. The second time of asking, he's got a big trade. Billy's still on
Hey.
it down. All the trades have been effective. A 2v2.
เอ้า
but
2-1
Smoggy
โอ้
appears
ตัวแบก
to
อยู่ด้วย
decide, comes out of the vents and even Rin to try and drift away. He wants to catch one. Can he get it in time?
ไม่แล้ว
โอ้ย
เหี้ย
โอ้โหมาแบบมั่นใจมัน
Beautiful stuff.
ที่กองเชียร์มันจังวะ
This is after nobody falls so early in this
ทีโป
engagement.
ทีมไทยก็ไปครับผม
Bilibili are going to be able to drag this one across the line, but late wrap through vents. Smoggy removes.
โอ้นัดแรกพลาดด้วยนะ
Safety with the plant where it was. Smoggy getting down and dirty with a shorty.
Yeah.
Keep EDG in split here, 13 apiece.
This feels like a mad game to be watching. It's like how much can YZ keep doing here? Every single time he's given them such critical value. Same can be said to an extent for Smoggy on the other side too, but YZ in a position to potentially do some great deals of damage here. Initially,
I don't want to see EDG give away another kill in mid.
I'm keeping my eyes on nobody,
Yeah.
Mike. If he makes another mistake, I'm worried.
Oh, he's got the spike again.
Yeah.
As well. We'll collapse away from this initial mid.
ได้หมดแล้วน้องวงจังหวะนี้
Proby, who has 3 members,
ยันเที่ยงยังไหว
will drift into garage. Rin on the other side of things, but paranoia in hand, as you see on the X-ray. Maybe able to slow this down. Are they going to try and fake? No. Spike's actually coming back across here.
Yeah.
It's nobody on the other side with the flashes. Going to try and draw a rotation. EDG should get a 3v2, maybe 4v2 on the side here.
Bilibili aren't believing it for a second.
Ui.
They brought over the players already. He's definitely going to take down
เอ้ย
Kanking
สโมกกี้
on
ยัง
the
อยู่
first line of this, and look at the amount of room they've
ส
got
โมก
left.
กี้โอ้โห
Smoggy
ก่อนตาย
comes out with only
Ui.
one, and EDG
Ui.
they can just hold on.
เกมมาเบรดเล็กน้อยครับช็อตนี้ฮาวดง
YZ, it's on you
อุ้ย
again.
โอ้โหเหี้ยเขาอุตส่าห์หันให้แล้ว
Two more targets. Looks to be denied, but they're still so close by YZ.
เช็คดิ
Is he gonna check on this? He's been
นี่
เอ
ละ
อ
นำก่อนแล้วมึง
Chichu so diligent in approach.
เหี้ยสโมก
เอาแล้ว
กี้คือแบบของจริงสัตว์อะ
Plant now in.
เฮ้ย
Belting shot from K-Knight. And he thought about it. Chichu waiting.
He's tucked.
He
He's
ain't
staying
moving.
here on default.
How does K-Knight approach this? How does he clear this through? Chichu is not going to move a muss.
ชิบหายแล้วชิโช
Look, and K-Knight's getting closer.
เฮ้ยมันนานเกินไปแล้วไง
Step closing.
มันนานเกินไปแล้ว
When is the
มัน
grab?
นานเกินไปแล้วไอ้เหี้ยโอ้โห
เจอครับ
K-Knight's got him, and Bilibili hold on again.
Chichu's
อี
desperate
สเปรย์ไปทีหนึ่งปลุกปีศาจเดี๋ยวเกมไม่ตึง
around the world. Pays off for him.
โอ้โหเหี้ยฮาวดงไอ้สัตว์ยิงไงน่ะ
Wow,
Wow.
that shot back was
เหี้ยฮาวทำมาอย่างดี
14-13. Lead again for Bilibili here. EDG on the back foot.
Bilibili, this is even more committed than previously. We see a pace
ทำไมมัน
change
ถึง
here.
นิ่งขนาดนั้นวะ
Oh, maybe
ไม่
trying to
รู้อะ
avoid a flash.
มันก็อ่านแหละมันแบบกูอยู่ที่เดิมอะเอาดิ
A little late, actually. Perfectly timed by
ตีเอไม่หยุดตายแน่มึง
Double stack, the double stack. The flash! Wait, Chichu's
ตี
still
อะไร
waiting, and the second come off it. He is just murdering him.
Oh,
Yank has fought
yeah.
back. Tried to take some space, but do you expect to re-aggress? Nobody's been given a gift. Just a spot of a pixel. That's all he needed. He wants more. He's going to see more. That's both players. How long does he stand here? The support's a mile away. Smoggy and
So I know
Howard
what
are
it-
nowhere near.
finally making moves now.
ถอยมาก่อนเพื่อน
I think maybe after the identification of
อุ้ยแต่
both
ปัญหาเลย
players,
ไอ้นี่มันไหลมาแล้ว
ถ้ามันไม่ไปยึดแล้วมันก็แพ้อยู่ดีอะ
2v3 situation.
ต้องไปตัดอะ
Drifting towards side, going to try and find the plant now. So with the cam here, might even drift into a more passive setup. They can't get huddled into this corner though.
Oh, I don't know if the Seekers are going to give him enough respite from this. K-Knight has to find at least one.
มันเห็นข้างบนอีกเฮ้ย
เอาแล้วไง
ชิบหายมันมาท่าเดิม
That's on you. You got to get him. And Smoggy looking to do it again.
เอ้ย
เฮ้ย
Denied. It's Bilibili.
โอ้โห